Hey, Demetric, how you doing? Can you just quickly give a brief description of your pro day?
Yeah. Came out here, ran the 40, ran a 4.58. Um, had good shuttle times. I'm not sure what the exact times of my shuttles were. I was right here actually. My show was 4.44. My broad was 9.6. My vert was 31 and a half. My three cone was 7.32. Anything else you guys want to hear?
Oh, I just wanted to, just ask your opinion on that. I have a second question as well. At the combine, we saw that you were doing wide receiver drills. Are teams looking for you at the wide receiver spot? Is anyone looking at you for a running back spot? Possible hybrid? What have you heard?
Yeah, I would say that I get a pretty good mix throughout the team. Some teams think I'm a wide receiver, and others think I'm a running back.
Oh, all right, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's go to Joshua Allen from Port.
Hey, Demetric, how are we doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Doing well. Thank you for asking. So first of all, I want to, wish you congratulations on a great career and good luck in the upcoming process. But as you just spoke, you've been talking to teams and they've looked at you as wide receiver, running back. You specifically spoken with the Buccaneers, according to reports. How did those conversations go? Who did you speak with, and what were they looking at you more as a running back, wide receiver, or kind of like a both?
With the Bucks, I would say that they see me playing both. They see me at running back as well as receiver. They feel like I could be kind of a, gadget guy who could move around the offense and play different positions, which is totally fine with me.
Have you met with them more than once, or has it just been that one meeting?
I met with them twice. One time on Zoom and the other time at the Senior Bowl.
Thank you. Like I said, good luck in the upcoming months, and hopefully we'll be covering you down here in Tampa.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Tony Saracusa.
Hey, Demetric. You had a great Senior Bowl, and look, you've moved from wide receiver to running back to wide receiver a little bit, slot receiver, a little bit of everything. Talk about Deshaun Foster and the role he's played in getting you ready for this, turning you into a running back, which you were primarily during the season, but also just in his preparing you for the next step.
Coach Foster has been a huge help for me. Ever since I set foot at UCLA, he was always helping me out. And, to me, it was a blessing to be able to move into the running back room because he helped me so much. He helped me take my game to another level. And so being able to learn from someone who, was in my shoes at UCLA and, hopefully I get to play in the NFL like him and have a great career like he did. And so just hearing from someone like him, means so much to me. And he's always been with me every step of the way. So I couldn't thank him enough.
Was there anything specific that he's given you in terms of guidance and getting ready for the next level?
I think, while I went to the Senior Bowl as a receiver, he was still, helping me out with drills to still work on my running back play. So, I didn't lose that part of my game at all, while I'm, being moved at different positions, So he's been a huge help, whether it's mentally or physically on the field. He's always giving knowledge to me.
Great. I appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Let's go to Pranav.
Demetric, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Good, thank you. So I just want to ask, Joshua Kelly was in the running back room with you, obviously, for some of your time at UCLA. So did that ultimately make you a better player?
Definitely. I'm always looking at different players, trying to find, what works for them and add it to my game. So being able to learn from Josh as soon as I got into the running back room, you always look at the leader of the room and you try to learn from them. And so, just being under Josh, being able to see how he runs, and, you know, what makes him a great player, I was able to, you know, learn from it. And so definitely, you know, it was a huge help for me to be able to watch someone like Josh. He's a great guy on and off the field.
A quick follow-up. So obviously this was addressed earlier, but obviously you can be a running back and a wide receiver. How much of an asset do you think that will be once you go into the NFL?
I feel like that's a huge asset. You know, like I say many times, you know, I feel like the league is transitioning to, you know, just mismatches, being able to create mismatches. And if you put me against a linebacker, there's no way he's going to be able to cover me. And, you know, when I was at the Senior Bowl, I was able to show that I can get open against DBs as well. So I feel like, you know, it's in the league, that's huge. Just being able to create those mismatches, give your playmakers the ball in space, and, you know, let them do their thing. And, you know, I feel like that's my specialty.
Thank you.
Sam Connon.
Hey, Demetric, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
So we were talking about Josh Kelly. So your teammates last year didn't get to have the pro day. Have you talked to any of them about maybe you being lucky enough to have that in a crazy year like this? And how important is it for you to kind of have this? I know you had the Senior Bowl, but to also have the pro day in such a crazy year where maybe you didn't get as many reps on film as you would have in a normal season.
Definitely, you know, you know, being able to hear from my past teammates, and, you know, I'm still friends with them today. I talk to them a lot, and just hearing how much that hurt them to not have their pro day, you know, it's just making me feel so thankful that I'm able to have it now. You know, being able to have the Senior Bowl, being able to have this, just being able to have eyes on me as I'm going through this process is just very important, like you said, through all this craziness that's happening, you know, this year and last year. And so I'm definitely thankful for it.
Matthias.
Demetric, Matheus Ornelas from Time Out Brazil. Congratulations for going for the NFL draft and the pro day. You already talked about the versatility of running back, wide receiver. You can return kickoffs too. Was the stuff you're already doing in UCLA, and you're talking about all these mismatches that the NFL tried to create. You think that all this kind of stuff and the production you have in 2020, like it's a good mark for you in this class of so many wide receivers that are good?
Yes, I think it's good because not as many players in this draft are as versatile as me and have been put in those different positions of full-time running back and full-time receiver, switching back and forth and being able to be good at both. You know, I feel like that's very rare to find. And so I feel like that's what puts me above those guys, is being able to switch between those positions and have success.
Alex Kozora, go ahead.
Hey, Demetric. Two quick questions. Have you met with Pittsburgh at all? And then two, you just mentioned that comfort and versatility that you have. Is that always been natural to you playing out in space, running a receiver's tree, or is that something that you had to get used to? And how did you become comfortable, playing out in space?
I met with the Steelers at the Senior Bowl. I haven't heard from them since then. But yeah, it takes time. It's not something that you can just be automatically good at. And it was, a lot of time dedicated to, perfecting and just making my craft better and better. And so each time I can, I'm always looking for ways to get better, whether it's running routes or running the ball. I'm always critiquing myself. I'm my hardest critic, and I'm always trying to make myself be the best version of myself I can be.
Ray Kimbrell, go ahead.
Congratulations. With all the restrictions, were you with OSA down in San Diego getting ready? And my second question is, I've been told, and everybody knows what you did on the football field, so that goes without saying. But the intangibles that a school like UCLA brings to the table, how does that help you prepare for the next level?
No, I was not training in San Diego with OSA. I was actually all the way in Tampa, Florida, training with Yo Murphy Performance ever since January 1st. And definitely, you know, being at a school at UCLA, just learning different ways to learn and just problem solve. And, you know, there's so many things you can learn here at this great school. And, you know, I'm so blessed to be able to go to the school. You know, it's a great place. It was a great area. You know, I'm so happy that I was able to spend my years here.
Well, congratulations again, and good luck to you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Let's go to Briones.
Hi, Nazle from Mexico. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Good, thank you. So I have two questions. The first one is, we all know that the wide receiver and the running back games has been changing in the couple of years. So what would you say it's the difficult to perform these positions now that you are going into the draft? And my second question is, what are your expectations for the upcoming draft?
What's the most difficult part of the position is what you asked, right?
Yes.
I would say, you know, something that I have struggled with is pass protection. And that's something that, you know, I'm always working at, and something that Coach Foster has always, you know, been helping me at. And so I've definitely made strides in pass protection. You know, I would say that was the hardest thing about my transition from wide receiver to running back, but it's something I'm very capable of doing. And, you know, I when it comes to the draft, you know, the only thing I'm worried about is just having that opportunity. You know, it's been a dream, you know, my whole life. Ever since I was 7 years old, I wanted to play college football and then transition from there to the NFL. And so just being in this position, you know, having people like you talk to me, you know, it's just, it just makes me very happy because I worked so hard for this.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Mateus, did you have another one?
Yeah, Demetric, you other persons already asked about like the Pittsburgh and other teams that you have a talk, like talking a little bit about like Miami. Miami is trying to create a new style of offense, like we see on the recent drafts, like guys who can do much more than a single position. How do you think that you could have fit in a system like with Tua and all these guys that Miami is trying to put?
Oh, I definitely feel like I could fit in that system. You know, I had an awesome opportunity to work with them at the Senior Bowl, and you know, I really connected with their staff. You know, it was awesome to learn from them and being able to run some of their plays. You know, I love a lot of the schemes that they ran, and so it was awesome to be able to work with them directly. And you know, I wouldn't mind playing for them at all. You know, that would be awesome.
Yeah, Tony, go ahead.
Hey, Demetric, we've had the chance to talk to a few scouts along the way. And prior to the Senior Bowl, it was people were telling us you were probably an early to mid 4th round pick. And now after the Senior Bowl, people are saying you're possibly a late 3rd round pick, maybe even a little bit earlier than that. What kind of feedback are you getting from scouts?
I don't know. They tell me, you know, just don't, if anything, they tell me don't listen to, you know, anything that the media is talking about. They say, you know, they're not in the meeting rooms. You know, they don't know how much that we're talking about you in our meetings. So, you know, just keep on working hard, and it is what it is come draft day. So, you know, that's all I'm trying to do. Just work hard, get the opportunity.
That's great. Thanks.
Yes, sir.